Brian Heffernan. Hi, Brian Heffernan. Hi, Brian Heffernan. From Columbus, Ohio. Are we on? Are we on? I'm like, Bob, are we on? Are we on? Can you see me? Hello? I don't got my zipper.
Hi, everybody. It's Crothy, the puppet of the moment. I am the most important puppet that ever lived, even bigger than Kermit.
I think we're going to call that song the Crotchy Shuffle. It'll just, that loop will be playing next time we open up a Crotchy's Catfish Cafe. That loop, that little couple second loop will just play endlessly in the restaurant. It'll just, that's all you'll hear. That's it.
That's fine with me.
All right. Anyway, let's get started with the show. You can oversee everything.
All right, guys.
There you go. Let's, first thing first, let's turn this damn music off. Oh, my goodness. Where's the off button? Let me go put this, let me get rid of this. I'll be right with you. I'll do like a mic. All right, everybody. Good morning. Welcome to the show. Let me put my, we have a guest host today. It's Line Screw. Hi, hello. Everything about YouTubers. I know everything about YouTubers. I do everything. Carolyn's RV Life. She's trying to build a channel out of YouTube, and she's trying to, monetize it and make more money than I'm making, and I'm mad about it. I'm really mad. That's right. How dare she do that? My channel, I use Carolyn's RV Life in my clickbait all the time because they get more views. But that's okay because I'm a Canadian guy. I can do that, but not for that American woman. No. She can't. She shouldn't do clickbait. She shouldn't try to monetize her channel and make more money. I talk about all these relevant things in Canada and stuff like that, and Justin Trudeau, and I talk about lots of things in Hollywood and stuff like that. But the only reason I do that is because I get more views doing that, because a lot of people don't really want to watch my videos, you see, because they're like me sitting here talking about the trailer, a couple of you guys like that. They're good videos, I think. But when I talk about the other stuff, when I talk about Carolyn's RV Life, I get a lot of views, and so I'm using her to kind of do my clickbait. But that's okay because it's me. I'm doing that. I'm a good guy. But I don't want her to do that. I don't want her to be monetizing her channel, doing things and clickbaiting stuff and talking about her RV breaking down. And when it's not really broken down, she's just doing a video about it, and then she goes to New Zealand. She tries to do what I do. She goes to New Zealand too, because I went to New Zealand and I got more viewers. So she decided she's going to New Zealand to get more viewers. And how dare she do that? She's copying me. She's copying me. Anyway, back to reality. All right. Now I got to get caught up on all these comments. Oh, my Lord. Good morning, everybody. How are you doing? Matt, Victor, Tim, Day in Tracy's life, Victor, Talusha, Shatter King, Polly, Maximalist Minibus, Mary, right? I think it's Mary. Yeah, nice to see you. No fear to trek. Mary, are you at the RTR? No, you're up way up in cold New England somewhere, waiting for the big snowstorm. That's right. Hey, Oz TV, Billy Down Under, Gilbert, the traveling art guy, Doxinator, reporting for duty, despite all his ailments. But we will not get into that. Victor, yeah, I am not real thrilled with the RTR this year. It's the only fun thing so far has been the Hobo Tech live streams every night. Those are fun. Went on for 5 hours last night. We got to see a lot of celebs. We got to see the Vlogger Parodies. Is that his name now? The Vlogger Puppets, Vlogger Parodies, doing the unveiling the Sasnak puppet. Oh, B in Athens reporting for duty. That's right. We have to salute our veterans too. B in Athens is a veteran, and so is Craig. So we have two vets, two proudly serving United States military vets, Navy, Army. They're both on the on the list of Doxinators. I don't know, Oz. Billy, were you ever in the Australian Army? Did you ever serve? Did you ever serve your country? Hey, Leah, how are you doing? Patty's Perspectives. Martin, let's go to the news. That's right. There he is. Mr. Crotchy's back there, ready to jump off the ledge. I gotta have my tea, my spiked tea. Oh yeah. I don't think RTR is for loser bums. I think it's just it's just different. Bob Cheap RV, Bob said it's just too much. It's too big. I'm tired of dealing with the BLM. They want a big deposit of a lot of money, and they, everybody kind of left a mess last year. There's a lot of cleanup that had to be done, a lot of trash pickup, and the BLM just said, we're tired of it. We don't want it again. And Bob just said, okay, fine. I'm tired of it too. So it's out of my hands. So basically he's doing just the seminars there at that little fairground there, which is in between. It's not little. I mean, they got a lot of parking and stuff. Be interesting to see. I haven't seen too many videos from the fairground itself with the seminars. It'd be interesting to see how that's all going. Do they have enough parking or people? Is the traffic terrible? I don't know. And then they got the big ATV convention that's coming into, it's already there in Parker, which is actually closer to the fairgrounds than Quartzsite is. So I don't know. Be interesting to see how things are going up there. Most of what we're seeing now is people camping out in Quartzsite. And the problem that is if you don't want to leave your site in Quartzsite and go up to see the seminars, and then you might lose your spot, I don't know. Do they do that? Put lawn chairs down, this spot reserved, and people shove out in the north when the winter time, when they shovel out their parking space, they put a lawn chair so no one else comes in and parks there. I posted on Carolyn's RV Light channel. She is going to remove my post. Basically, she is asking for money. Maybe you can read it before she removes it. I don't know. I think that's what Line Screw was talking about the other day, was the fact that, she's trying to, it's not just make a decent living on YouTube, but really, maximize the profits there. And what else, what is un-American about that? That's the American way. That's what I was saying. I don't think Line Screw quite understands. He's Canadian. It's kind of like, America, just rake as much money as you can in any way you can, Don't jump, Crotchy.
I'm thinking about it, Dave.
Oh, okay. Well, there's a fountain down there. He'd probably just end up in the fountain. Really weird. Nobody here. 7:41 a.m. Nobody here. We got 85 people here so far. Robert the Traveler. How are you doing? James Rockford. Lieutenant Kenna. Can I be a mod so that I can get a care package too? Now, well, I'll make you a mod if I can do it on this stupid machine here. Let's see if I click on you and then I click on that. Yeah, I'll make you let's see, add moderator. Okay, Ziggy, you're a moderator. So congratulations. I was chatting with Ziggy on the phone yesterday. He's doing frisbee golf, and he's my age. Imagine that. He's out there doing frisbee golf in my age. Hey, Sunny girls ready for 30. So how's everybody doing? I did, Maximus Minibus. I said that. I said, hello, Mary. I said that. I said, are you out at RTR? And I said, oh, no, wait, you're up in New England with your mom and all that, right? Waiting for the big snowstorm. I said that. You missed it. I'm catching up with, I had to do a little opening segment there. I'm catching up. Hey, Jay, how are you doing? Vivian Lee, I'm the volunteer camping for today. I am in the volunteer camping for today, at least deciding where to be longer term. Oh, okay. All right. Where in the country are you, Maximus Minibus Mary? Are you still up in the Northeast where it's cold? Frank Costello from snowy Utica is here. Nice to see you here. Kenda was from Call, now Va. Oh, yeah, he's in Virginia. Right. Yeah, they got the big gun rights march there in Richmond today. Or is this weekend, right? That's going to be interesting. That's going to be interesting, yes. I noticed the cable news networks are playing that one up biggie. Thank you, Brian. Thank you. Yeah, this is cool. I am loving this apartment here. I really do. It's so cool. Yeah, we actually do have windows. Not in my room, but I'm having no problem with that. I know I have these light bulbs that simulate daylight, and it doesn't bother me at all in the slightest. Did you see the video today? The Almost Happy Camera post about you? No, I didn't see that, Rick. I'll have to watch that. I didn't. I woke up about 8:15, so I haven't gotten a lot of time to watch YouTube. And I threw my little video together this morning, so I have to watch Almost Happy Camera. He was at the Hobotech chat last night. I saw him there for a while. Yeah. RT. Well, I don't think RTR is a joke. It's just different. I think it's just got too big for Bob. It's too big for Bob. Bob, put on your big boy pants. Live from the bunker. Oh, you are at the RTR. Okay. You did. You drove all the way across. Okay, good. James Rockford. Other states do not ban Antifa from carrying weapons, but Virginia bans gun right marchers. I don't know. I just think, they're worried about, they had the Charlottesville thing a couple years ago, and they're just worried about stuff like that. I don't know, man. I don't know. You just refuse to say I'm here. You're there. Okay, Maximus, I'm reading it. You're there. You're at court. You made it to courtside. Okay, good. Where are you parked at courtside? Are you at the Party R? Are you over at Scanlon Wash with Hobotech? Are you, have you gone to the, okay, I give up. I'm trying to, where are you, Maximalist Minibus? Just type in, where are you exactly? RTR destroys courtside every year. They trash the desert, Victor. Yeah. It is a pretty boring part of the desert, though. I don't know. As long as they clean up after themselves or something like that, I don't know. If anyone else is willing to acknowledge me, I'm at the RTR. Come to the Minimalist Talk today at 3 and say hello. Okay? I'm acknowledging you. I don't know. I can see your comments. I don't know. Ziggy with it. Here's the title of the video about you, Camo Dave, or Till's tie-dye day. Giant Jenga is life. Giant Jenga. Oh, you went 2,800 miles. Okay, good. Very good. The Party RTRs at the Skadden Wash. Okay, very good. Anyway, making it to courtside is not an accomplishment. It is a punishment, says James Rockford, who is in beautiful, chilly, cold Chicago, right? Hello, Sunny Girl. Yeah, it's nice to see Sunny Girl. You're in the volunteer camping. Okay. Black Bigot and D-Dub are the only nomads I respect, writes Victor Jimenez. Yeah, I like them too. Both have they're kind of loner guys, I guess. D-Dub's kind of off on his own these days. Where's D-Dub? The last video I saw from him, he was up in something looked like the Northwest where they're getting all that snow. He was driving in a big snowstorm. Minibus wears camo. It's Camo Dave Day. That's right. It's Camo Dave Day at the RTR today. So is everybody wearing camo? I am. I'm wearing. It's Disney Day for Dave. Yeah. I actually got the shorts on today, even though it's like 38 degrees here, but that's okay. My legs don't get cold. It's the upper body that gets cold, right? Hey, Movie Mania Nick, nice to see you. RV Ashes, nice to see you. Finally. Snowy, cold Chicago with a real toilet and a shower. That's right. That means a lot. When am I going to do a camping video? Yeah, I should do that sometime, Jeremy. I don't know. I like exploring things. I'm not a real camper. I like to hike, but then I like to come back at the end of the hike and get in my car and go to a nice either apartment, hotel room, motel room, whatever, and have a nice bed and a regular flushing toilet and a shower. Okay. But I like that part where you're actually hiking. But I don't want to camp. I don't want to lay on the ground and spiders crawling all over me and have to poop in a bucket. So, yeah. Is Bob Wells poor? No, Bob Wells is doing very well. Camping is great, but I'm not in a tent. Yeah, okay. I would rather, if I had to choose between a tent or a vehicle, I'd definitely pick the vehicle. And if it was a vehicle, if I had to pick, it'd definitely be a bigger vehicle, with luxury, like a Class A with a bathroom. And yeah, I'd like to camp out in Nomadic Fanatics Class A. I've got, satellite television and air conditioning and everything else. You didn't bring any Camo Maximals minibus. Well, go into Quartzsite right now and buy something. Go into one of the stores there. You can probably find something. I'm not a camo girl. But, yeah, I mean, come on. You can have one camo key ring or something, camo earrings. Come on. It's not, everybody has that. Camo. I saw a camo Bluetooth speaker. I mean, you could have one of those, Yeah, that would be funny, Maximus Minibus, me doing a camping video. Hey, Russell. We have heard a name mentioned, and again, until I get it confirmed from people, I don't want to go along. People have mentioned who they think it is in the comments, and they might be right, but I'm not mentioning it in the channel on my videos. I just don't. I'm going to respect privacy. The person is not somebody you probably know of, although the person is connected to somebody who's probably pretty well known. But until we hear anything more, I'm not, if we get the news about that person and they're all right, whatever, then maybe we will. But right now we're not. Hey, Rod. Rod Sturgis is in the house. Oscar Myra's looking for drivers for the Wiener Mobile. Why don't you get a part-time job? Hey, wouldn't that be fun? Ooh. They still have that thing around. Butterfly Gypsy. Hey, Patty, how are you doing? Yeah, I really do think if we have to pick one person who I think is probably in charge of the RTR, at least, figurehead wise, I have to think we pick Tom Hobotech, because he's the one who seems to be, the one who's there on the ground, boots on the ground, kind of doing the show every night. I really do. Bob's kind of off 20 miles away doing seminars and selling merch. But a 5-hour stream. Well, I think I said that in my video today. I think the highlight of the day for them is doing the stream, right? They get up and what's there to do? Look around. It's kind of dusty. You see the dogs running around, maybe have some breakfast, and then just wait around till 6 o'clock when time for the live stream, have a couple adult beverages and sunsets, and everybody's having a good time. Okay. Oh, Butterfly Gypsy was responding to comments on her video last night. What did she say? She did a video. Yes, she's arrived at the Party R. So that's going to up the party level, I think. Mark H. Funny. I heard it was Line Screw who was airlifted out. Yeah, when he found out that Carolyn's RV Life wasn't there to accept his engagement ring. Right. He got it all set up. He had the engagement ring. He was get down on one knee and he goes, "Where is she?" And they go, "I don't know. Is she in New Zealand yet or not? I don't know. I thought she was going to be in New Zealand for the show." Anyway, I wonder how many people watched the entire video. Did anybody actually sit through all 5 hours? I think he did. Hobotech had to stop in the middle. He was scuffing or something, and he had to go do another stream. But if you add them all together, yeah, they were doing it most of the night there. You're right on with one of your recent videos. The Nomads are getting to be a snooze fest. Only could take so many dogs and cooking content, writes 8Ball. Yeah. I am all for these nomads going to RTR. I think it's a wonderful thing. If I was a nomad, I'd probably want to be there too. You can hang out with some of your friends and have a good time and do some drinking and partying. I think that would be a blast. But in terms of content for a whole bunch of different channels, everybody's doing the same thing, showing the same thing. Yeah, it gets a little old. I mean, we've just started technically the RTR. We're only on like day 1 or 2, and I'm already kind of like, oh, we got another week of this, another week and a half. Dave, all national parks are free on Monday. I will be hiking the Rocky Mountain National Park. That's right. It's a Martin Luther King Day holiday. So Ace, good for you. Lori's Way. Is Lori here? Hi, Lori. Is BVD here? Hey, is Noreen here? Noreen is here. Hardworking Noreen. The woman works every day. She has no days off. That's right. Anyway, still stuck at 77K. Who Black Bigot? Yeah, he can't get over 77,000 subs. No, it was funny. He was in the Planet Hollywood parking lot the other day there at night, and the security guard, I guess, called the cops on him, and they shined a big light in his face, and he handled it very well. He's learning to deal with cops very well. You're polite. You don't hide your hands. You keep your hands in plain view so the cop's not going to be surprised by you fiddling around with something. Put your hands up. You're very polite. You look him in the eye. Yes, officer. I'm just waiting. I'm taking a break from my Planet Hollywood. I'm going to go back in. See, I have the little card. I'm not bothering anybody. Hobotech had to take an emergency poop in the middle. Well, 5 hours. Everyone's going to have to do a bathroom break or 3. God. Yeah, 77,000 subs. Oh, I did hear from Yo-Yo Max. I don't know if you're here in the chat. You're probably not, but she sent me she's had some very nice postings on my channel yesterday. I was talking about how she has 750,000 subs, which is an amazing number of subs. I mean, that's more than Adam the Woo. But and how when she does her videos now, she just gets a couple thousand views or a couple dozen people on her live streams. And she was saying how she's been on YouTube for quite a while and had some real viral videos and really built her channel. And now there's a lot of competition. She does a lot of crafty stuff and cooking stuff, and it's a good channel. I do enjoy watching her. I remember she's been on my channel for she was one of the when I first started doing the live stream, she'd be on here all the time. But it was interesting. I'll have to read. I'm going to read that in one of the letters segments probably today. Very nice. Russell Spade, my own solar oven arrives today. Blue Van Dan inspired me to buy one. That's a good idea. You put that reflective stuff out in the sun, and it does really heat things up. I'll tell you, that's a great idea. The English explorer Captain James Cook became the first European to travel to the Hawaiian Islands. Yeah. Oh, wait, on this date, what are you doing on this date in January 1778? Mark H. Do you remember they used to do, anybody old enough to remember the bicentennial minute? They used to do that. I think it was on CBS or something that they would come on in between shows and they'd say, on this date in 1722, John Adams did this and then he did that. And that's the bicentennial minute. Yeah, Yo-Yo Max has a great channel. I enjoy her a lot. It's just amazing, though, how she built that to that many subs. I mean, that's a lot of subs, 250,000. 124, Doxinator lurking. 124? What does that mean? 124. Is that your IQ? If I was going to be in Arizona, it would need to be Prescott. Yeah. Not this time of the year, Noreen. Sedona is cold and snowy. Yeah, you go up in the mountains, Flagstaff and stuff. Yeah, you're going to have a lot of that. Cold and snowy. I was at checking. I want to just do a quick shout out to Colleen in Valley, Nebraska. Thank you very much, Colleen. She sent me a really nice note. She sent me a couple of bucks. How do you keep up with so much? I enjoy watching you. Please send me a sticker. And she sent me a stamp. So I will gladly send you a bunch of stickers, Colleen. Thank you so much. And so I do have the new PO box. If you want to, I just like getting mail. You don't have to put cash in it if you don't want to, but I just like getting cards and crazy stuff, and I like doing shout outs. So send me some mail. Send me some stuff to what is that? I can't remember the address. It's a new address. Something like North Green. I don't know. Hey, Barb, post my new address there in the comments. I can't remember it. There it is. 104 North Green Street, 116 Morganton, NC 286558. I can never remember the numbers in that. It's like what is it? One something with a 4. Yeah, that's the new address. So you want to pop me something in the mail? Send me a naked picture of yourself. That would be fine. I don't care. That would be cool. I'm going to get that now. Oh, no, I shouldn't have said that. That's okay. I'll put it. Here's what I got from so-and-so. The doc's in there. Don't make me swing this wrench at you, name calling and all. That's right. I don't know if Ziggy can, your wrench will work on another wrench. It's BVD there. Yeah, I don't know. Can one wrench another wrench? I don't think you can. Birthdays and holidays, everyone stopped due to people robbing the mail. That's right, yeah. I don't know, man. Anyway, it's we got some chilly weather here finally. It's been so nice. It's been in the 60s. And then yesterday, it was a nice day yesterday, but it was kind of chilly. We're getting I hear they're getting snow north of here, some rain and snow and ice and crap. But here, it's just cloudy. So I think we'll be fine. And back to kind of winter weather here. It's cold, but not bitter cold. I'll send you a picture of myself. Oh, no. Yeah. Thank you, B. I've forgotten what you look like. Yeah, cash in the mail. Yeah, I like that. I love opening up little envelopes and, there's a couple of bucks. I'll go get some lunch. Hey, East Tennessee, yeah. It's not far from here, Brian. We'll have to maybe hang out somewhere and get some lunch someday. But maybe start covering nomads, Victor writes. I don't know. I just enjoyed watching those channels. I've been on YouTube since 2011. I've done recap. I've been doing videos on YouTube since 2011, but they were just for my website, media stuff. If you go type in DCRTV and then 2011, 2012, 2013, 2014, you'll see some of my old videos. I was really kooky back then. Anyway, and then I thought, I need to do something. I'm not making any money with these silly videos, so I thought I'd do something on a national scale. And I enjoyed watching. I cut my cable in 2014 because I tired of paying Comcast $200 a month, and I just started watching YouTube a lot. And I just enjoyed watching the nomad channels, the exploration channels, nomad channels, hiking channels. Hey, Judy Crook. Hi from Las Vegas. Nice and warm there. Oh, I bet. Oh, yeah. It's not, is it really warm there or just kind of, warm? It's not hot, right? It's blazing hot in Vegas. It's 1 a.m. in Oz, South Pacific. Zep Productions fully operational. Well, thank you, Billy. You're losing some sleep, though. Don't you need your beauty sleep? Yeah, Shattered King. I'm the same way. As long as I got my YouTube, I got plenty to watch. I mean, I did when I signed up for the internet here, I got basic cable here because we're kind of, we're in the Charlotte market, but we're a good 70 miles from Charlotte. And I was thinking we're not going to get too much on the antenna. And I do like watching Jeopardy. And I do like watching the ABC Evening News with David Muir. So, I thought, it's an extra $20-$30. I'll just get basic cable, and it's okay. But I hardly, other than the evening news, ABC Evening News, and Jeopardy, that's about all I'm watching. You keep doing the Netflix free trials. Yeah, I do have access to a Netflix account, but I'm almost never watching it. I almost never watch it. I don't know. New nomadic Dave would need a tuck to keep his bald head. Oh, a toque. Yeah, one of those. I got one of those. I'm always well prepared. I'm always ready for, when I like wearing my camo cap, which I don't know where I put it. It's in my room. But anyway, this is good. I always wear this, it's good. This is good because it keeps your ears warm. The camo cap, doesn't do that. The ears stick out. But if it's really cold and windy, this is, I'm looking like hobo tech. I always have that. Yeah, I have one of these in my pockets because you never know when you're out hiking around and it's windy. Do I smoke weed? No, I don't smoke. I don't like to smoke anything, honestly. I don't know. When you're a hiker, you just don't like to put like stuff in your lungs like that. I like to. I don't mind drinking a little booze now and then, but I've never been into taking anything in breathing wise. I don't know. That just seems like. I don't know. When you get out and hike and you want your lungs are important, I guess. I don't know. I've never smoked. I in college, sure, everybody did a little bit of bonging and all that, but no, I don't do that. I get caffeine. I mean, caffeine, if I do, I'll overdose on the caffeine, and that really gives me a buzz if I really want to do something. Oh, yeah. And that's what one of the things I guess I miss about Morganton here in North Carolina is that Chipotle's a half hour. Well, it's a half hour drive away. Okay. It's in a town called Hickory, which is about 30 miles to the east of here. So, yeah, I got to drive 30 miles if I drive 60 miles an hour, which is maybe more like 40 minutes, 35 minutes to get to the closest Chipotle. And there aren't a lot of burrito-y type restaurants here. We do have some sit-down Mexican restaurants, but they're not the fast casual where you can just go up to the counter, get stuff, and sit down. In Athens, we had Moe's, we had Barbaritos, and we had a Chipotle. Here, we don't have any of that. So I miss that. But if I want to drive 35 minutes down the interstate to Hickory, I can do that. And I may do that. a little snifter every night to keep warm. Uses Camo condoms. I can't see it. It doesn't really matter what color the condoms are. I mean, you can't see much anyway. Who's watching down there, You're wearing your camo hat. Lori. Thank you, Lori. Thank you. She's wearing her camo hat today. Woo-hoo-hoo. So, yeah, it is Camo Day at this. If you're watching from courtside at the RTR, it's Camo Day, so don't forget to wear something camo. Pants, shorts, socks, bandana, whatever, a hat. Thank you. That's so cool. The best thing about watching the Nomads channel is it makes you feel so much better about your own life. Yeah, it makes you feel happy that you actually have an apartment or a home to live in. It's got to be hard to live on the road all the time. It just does. Yeah, you do have the little breaks like courtside with the RTR and everybody gets to hang out, but then you get back to real life every day, and it does. And I did that. I spent the last 3 years kind of living on the road, not really on the road, but couch surfing and hanging out with other people and not having my own place. And it does wear on you a bit. It does. And it is weird to come back to a place like this apartment and suddenly realize, I can actually empty my car now. I don't have to keep things in the car because, I always would, when I was like living in Rehoboth or even in Springfield or in Athens, I'd always have just bring in stuff from the car that I needed and kept all my other junk out there. And now the car's empty. I brought everything in. New Normatic, nice to see you here. Global tennis, keeping the players play in toxic air. Yeah, that is great. You got to send us a picture, Lori. CamoDave at gmx.com. Is Butterfly Gypsy? Butterfly Gypsy is just fine. She did a video. It's just up just now, and she went to the party R, so she's just fine. Are picturing Dave as a Chippendales dancer. Yeah, right. Dave don't dance. Dave don't dance. Again, I have heard a lot of rumblings about the airlift thing. I don't know anymore about the condition of the person that was airlifted. I have heard rumblings about who it is. Again, it's probably not somebody you would know. So, send your prayers out. God doesn't need to know the name. Somebody said that. I really wish you'd tell me the name of the person that got airlifted, because how's God going to know who to bless? And God can figure that out. Okay. He's all powerful. He created the universe. He could figure out. Please bless that poor lady that was airlifted from Quartzsite to Phoenix a couple of days ago. God will figure that one out. Okay. You don't need the name or God, what was her name? Do you code, Dave? Asking from a feller. I do very minimalistic coding. Okay. There are ways to design pages without needing to know code, but I do know basic HTML code. Yes. I'm warming up the quad today for a snowy 4x4 drive coming back frozen. Ooh. I think all the people there need prayer. Yeah, please pray for everyone at the RTR. They need your help. Well, we should have that set. They should do that. Maybe is Bob doing that? I know Bob's not a particularly religious man, right? He's had a few religious talks there, and he doesn't seem to be particularly plugged into religion. But maybe they should have a couple preachers come on Sunday morning there to the Paz Fairground and do some services. They could have the Jewish service and the Muslim service and a couple Christian services and interfaith service. I don't know. They should do that. Why not? I dance like Elizabeth Warren. I dance like Bernie Sanders. Let's see. Okay, who do you like? Which side are you on, Elizabeth Warren or Bernie Sanders? Let me know in the comments below. Am I a retired porn star? All right, let me get this one more time. All right. When I signed up for Twitter, it asked you all these dumb questions like, what do you do? What do you enjoy? What is your favorite thing? What do you like? And I just wrote stupid things down. I went to college to be a serial killer, but I flunked out. I wrote stupid stuff like that. And then one of the things was, what is your favorite occupation or something? Tell us something about what your path. And I said, I used to be a porn star. It was a joke. Okay. And it was on it would come up on my Twitter feed, Dave Hughes, and DC Media News, and he used to be a porn star. And every now and then somebody would comment on it and go, hey, were you really a porn star? And I would joke and just say, no, but I just wrote that. And then some people here on YouTube now actually thought they found out, we found out a secret about Dave. Trump 2024, Trump could be like Putin. Putin's changing things around in Russia so that he could be president for life. He disbanded the whole Russian government. maybe Trump could do that. I'm just shutting down House and the Senate. I'm shutting it down. I'm the supreme leader. Hey, Veruca, excuse me. You have way too many moderators you need. Yeah, I'm probably, yeah. I have too many moderators, I know, but I like them. They do a good job. I started with Craig, the Doxinator. And then I added Barb, and then we added who, and then she flew the coop. And Sunny Girl. I like Sunny Girl. I think I'm all right. Good mix right now. It's not like everybody's a moderator. Hey, Brett, I do not buy a politics older than 65 years old. I can't do it here to stroke heart attack. I can't do it, man. Idea, President young and healthy and old cranky people. Yeah, I think that's probably one of the Democrat Party's problems right now is there are too many old folks over there. They really need some younger blood. And they do have some, but I don't know. Are we ready for that guy from Indiana? I don't know if this country's ready for that yet. Buttigieg. I don't know. Anyway, Jay Edmond, the people who think you're a porn star they have no sense of humor. It was supposed to be funny. Most people got it. I mean, most people that I saw on my website said it, and they just laugh at it, The Dox, yes, that's right. Doxinator was the head moderator. That's right. We should be able to rank our moderators. That's right. An original wrench. He should go buy a wrench, a big wrench there at Home Depot and paint it blue and just, run around the streets of his South Carolina town and scare people. Dave does Boyd. I was a Dave moderator once, but he fired me. I didn't fire you. We were doing a thing where we had guest moderators, okay? Every day we'd have a guest moderator. Whatever. Original gangster. Yeah. The general of moderators. Anyway, so what else do we have to say today? Most of the nomads that we cover are in the courtside area, the metropolitan courtside area at the alleged RTR, which is really kind of disorganized this year. Bob is having the seminars and stuff up in a little place called the Paz campground, fairground, which is 20 miles north of Quartzsite and 10 miles south of Parker. So it's kind of on Route 95 there. I don't know. We're not getting a lot of videos from the actual RTR site. So be interesting to see where this, what's going on with the seminars and stuff like that. I'm not seeing a lot. But everybody else, most of the people are down in Quartzsite, somewhere right back where the RTR was last year, hanging out. And they seem to be having a good time. The weather's good. There's no rain in the forecast. Highs in the 60s, lows in the 40s. So it's going to be chilly at night. It's not going to be hot by any means, but everything looks like they're having a good best wrench. Mary, we were thinking that we actually had a joke category this year of best wrench, which Craig won, and I had to remove his I said, no, you can't win. You're too connected to the show. Yeah, Brian, I agree with you, Brian. American politics right now is at a total low. I just don't see anybody out there on either side that I really, I don't know. I just go, I need to go to Canada. It's time to go to Canada. I would if it didn't snow. I mean, even Vancouver is getting all this snow. Oh my God. Vancouver if Canada had a place like Florida or Arizona, you'd probably see a lot of Americans going there. And then again, New Nomadic, we got the other cluster of nomads who are down in Florida right now, like living free. I don't know where Katie is. Southern Goodness. I think she's still in Florida. I don't know. I haven't heard from her lately. She was in Florida there. We have a bunch of people down there in Florida. RV Rebel Girls down there. Of course, Nomadic Fanatic and Mike have been doing Disney. So, yeah. Hang out with lines. Yeah. Hang out with lines. No, I don't. Even Canada's politics aren't any better. It's everybody. Boris, what's his name? The guy in England. What is it about now? We have the head of America, you look at the head of the United States, the head of England now, they're just got these goofy guys with goofy hair. I don't know. I'm going to, whatever leftover statues, they're all going to Doxy, right? I'm going to put them in a box and send them over. Mention the nomads in Florida. Yeah. RV Rebel Girl's there. I liked RV Rebel Girl last year at this time because we did have Camo Dave Day, and she went around and photographed all the folks that were in camo, and that was cool. That was very nice of her. Ross Perot, I think he's passed away, right? His obit wasn't that long ago. Boris Johnson, yeah, Bojo. Oh man, I don't know. Camo Dave moved to North Carolina to take walks in the woods and dig up ginseng like the guys on the Appalachian Outlaws. Dave will be rich. I hope so. We should just buy Mexico and be done with it. Yeah. I always thought that we should just, what the heck, just take over Canada and Mexico. I mean, we got such a great military, we could do that. And just we'd be all of North America, the whole thing. We'd be the biggest country. And I don't know, we would be bigger than Russia even. I don't know. What about Living Free Mike? He is oddly compelling, as you say. Doing the Disney video was odd. Yeah. I don't know. Meghan and Harry. Good for them. First off, they're paid. They live in privilege. And part of the privilege of being in the British royalty is that you get taken care of. You don't have to work. You get luxury housing, but you got to do the job. And the job is being the PR people for the British, for England, and do the job, and they're not going to do the job. They want to go off and have their own private life. And that's okay with them, I guess. There's other people to take over, Andrew, whatever his name is. So they want to go to Canada and just kind of live a more quiet life and raise the child. And that's cool. I have no problem with that. I don't care. I don't really, I'm not a huge royal fan. Why don't I cover RV TV? Russ does a great job. RV or TV. I do sometimes mention him. I subscribe to all these people, and they all come up in my feed list. And I don't know. Some of them I watch a lot. Some of them I don't. It just, I don't know. My channel has always been about what I like to cover, who I like to watch. Is Crotchy sporting? Is that just a? Oh dear. I guess that's just his little paw. Can Harry run for Prime Minister of Canada? I don't think there's any laws against. I don't know. Is there a law in England that a royal can't run for a public office? I really don't know. I have no idea. I would assume he probably could if he wanted to. I don't know. Are you a fan of Wonder Hussy? She got robbed last week. Really, Shutter King? I didn't know that. My docs watches almost everything she does and usually points out stuff to me. I don't know. I'll have to check her out. Oh my goodness. I don't know. So anyway, yeah. How's things going at the Party R? Who's anybody here from the Party R? Busking Bohemians, they were kind of the organizers of it last year. They broke up, didn't they? Or is one or two of them there this year under a different name or something? I don't know. Line Screw run for Canadian president. CRVL is first lady. That would be funny. Oh, her car got broken into. Oh, my goodness. No, he can't. Yeah, there's probably some rule that a royal can't run for public office, right? I don't know what can't run. Could he run for Prime Minister of Australia? Well, yeah. I guess they have to go somewhere that's in the British. What do they call it? The Commonwealth, right? They can't come to. Why don't Meghan and Harry come to the States? I don't know. Why are they going to Canada? It's cold up there. Victor, I didn't time you out. Dave might be an ex-porn star, but I hear Crotchy is. Control your mods. I don't know, Victor. I didn't do anything. I know nothing. I know nothing. Political rant. Oh my goodness. Did you, Shatter King? You almost got ripped off? No kidding. Wow. So anyway, yeah. Sean Copeland, with this Class B Sprinter van movement that's happening, especially with the youngins, I predict some great deals on used vans. I don't know. That's right. I'm just discussing. I don't rant. Sunny Girl knows. I don't take sides. Oh, man. That's good. So anyway, I got my Disney shirt on. Yeah. Elvis. Oh, you haven't watched Elvis? Elvis has been real busy there with oh man, Rosie. Been busy with Rosie there in where is that? Santa Rosa. Is that Santa Rosa? Rosie and Santa Rosa. Anyway, yeah. I don't know, that vehicle of his just needs so much work, and it still needs a lot of work, and I hope they're getting to the end of that because I'm tired of watching it. The art of RVing. You're on my radar. Again, I try to cover new channels to me. I do try to put new people into the mix. Elvis, yeah, Elvis is looking, the hair's a little, I was watching him yesterday at the van. They just put the camera and then they're all working on the vehicle, and I don't know, man. Canada never had a class system. Yeah. The king. Well, they do that. The queen is also the queen of Canada, isn't she? I'm the queen of Canada. I do like it when the queen gets angry. She's quite disturbed that Harry and Meghan are, giving up their official duties and going to Canada. You could tell she wasn't happy about that. We're having a morning meeting. Elvis's rear end. Oh, man. Speedy Wrench beat me to it. Victor, stop being a Richard and people. Yeah, I don't know. Hi, Janice. How are you doing? Well, she is the head of state, right? The Queen of Canada. There's no Queen of Canada, but Elizabeth, she's, what do they have? The head of the government, the head of state, the head of, I forget. She does have her authority does extend over the British Commonwealth, including Australia, New Zealand, and Canada. But I don't think she's the Queen of Canada, no, but she is the head of state or something, isn't she? It's a formality mainly. You said you were going to travel a lot this year. What's first on the list? I don't know. I'm still getting settled here in beautiful Morganton. We still got a few more things to do with the apartment. I got to get my driver's license I got to get my health insurance all shifted over. So I do have a bunch of crap to do. I'm probably going to hang out here through January. February got the birthday month coming. I do want to do some traveling, mainly in this area. I want to get around Western North Carolina, get over to Dollywood, Pigeon Forge. I really want to do that. That'll be a lot of fun. See some more stuff at Asheville, get down. I just basically focus on this neighborhood that I'm in and check it out, because that's what I really want to focus on now. We'll see what happens. I don't know. She's the head of the Commonwealth, right? Yeah, it does. It takes, I'm just relaxing right now because the last couple months have been a whirlwind of traveling and doing other things. And it's just kind of nice to just kind of settle down and relax for a little bit. I do have a lot of work to do in terms of building up my businesses. I do have a web design business that I've been working on, and I've been doing pretty well on it right now, that I've been neglecting over the last 3 years because I have been doing a lot of traveling. I need to do that. And I just have a lot of bureaucratic stuff to do here in North Carolina for the next couple weeks, get settled and everything. So yeah, I'm hitting Social Security age, so I started tackling that. So is like Bob W just counts everyone in Quartzsite this time of the year. Yeah, senior survival and preparedness. Oh, I got to check that channel out. That sounds good. You actually have a channel, or is that just your name? Dave could buy one hell of a stripper pole. That would be, yeah. That's, the ceiling, as they say, the ceilings in this place are high. Look at that, Anyway, there's our drone that detaches and flies around Morganton. Oh, man. The grandson formerly known as Prince. Oh, that's just your name. Well, you should start a channel. That's a good name for a channel. I just discovered my pajama bottoms are on. I did that one day. I wore my shirt inside out when I went to work. I used to have a jobby poo when I was writing for a trade publication, and I get dressed in the dark and then drive to work. And I walked in, and everyone's looking at me like, your shirt is on inside out. Oh. I want to do a channel, but I have a jobby poo. Not enough time. Well, good for you, senior survival and preparedness. Build a slide and put a ball pit. Hey, I could turn the closet into a ball pit. Wouldn't that be cool? Oh, man. Anyway. Hey, nice to see you, Paul. Happy Saturday from Tucson. Tomorrow. Who do I like in the playoffs? Doxinator said it was going to be San Francisco and the Ravens. And, of course, the Ravens are out. I trust the Doxinator. He knows so much more about football than I do. I think we're now looking at San Francisco and Kansas City or something. I don't know. Are they same? I forget who's in the NFC and the AFC. I don't care. If the Super Bowl now, none of the teams I'm interested in are in it. So I honestly do not care who's in it. Whether it's Kansas City or Green Bay or San Francisco or who's the other one. I can't remember. I don't care. If it's Philadelphia or Dallas or the Seattle Seahawks with their wonderful uniforms, or my new team, the Carolina Panthers, or the Redskins, of course, and the Ravens, because that's close to DC. That they're in it, I kind of care about it, but other than that, I don't. My closet mash pit. That's right. Let me refill my tea. I will be right back. Yeah, I got a load in the dryer. It's probably all done. It's pretty simple. You just hit that, or just push the start button. Everything's set. Yeah. Unless you want to change the settings. And just throw whatever. You can use the Tandell, use a cap full, or just throw a tiny pot in. Just anywhere in here. Yeah, it works great. What's going? What are they saying about me? What are they saying about me? Oh, Tennessee. That's right. I'm Tennessee. Yeah, the Titans. Oh yeah. A spot of tea. It's funny, the audience actually went up a little bit since I left. I'll just walk away. You guys want to chat? That's right. That's right. My birthday is February 8th. So don't forget, February is Camo Dave birthday month. It's 29 days this year. And you want to send me birthday cards. You know the address, 104, what is it? 104 North Green Street, number 116, Morganton, North Carolina, 28655. No. No arguing at all. No, I was just doing some laundry. I had some laundry in the dryer, and he was putting some stuff in the washer, and I can unload the dryer when I get done here. Laundry. That's so important. Victor, I'm not timing you out, okay? Somebody here, don't just leave Victor alone. Tell everyone to unsubscribe. No. Although you could send me some super chat. God. Oh, man. Oh, the Tandale's good. Barb bought me a big jug of Tandale as a going away present. Yeah. Oh, yeah. She got me the Mountain Fresh kind to go with the mountains here. Laundry fetish. I enjoy doing laundry. I don't know. I like it. You know, it's fun. It's enjoyable. Oh, thank you, James. Get Crotchy better vodka so he doesn't have to sleep it off all day. No, we just go down to the Home Depot and get some paint thinner. That's good enough for him. He's okay with that. Why Tandale? I don't know. Because when I did my show in the basement of the dungeon there in Springfield, remember that? It was last year, a year before that. I was down in the basement, and there was always a couple jugs of Tandale. They always had, like, Susan and Sandy always had like 4 jugs of orange Tandale bottles over there. And yeah, it was kind of funny. And so we all joked about the Tandale, and then like they were sponsor of the show, and that's how it's Aldi. We do have an Aldi here in Morganton. So that's very nice. And it's very busy. Every time I go by the Aldi, the parking lot's all very busy. Yeah, okay, no place to park. No place. Oh, I get it. No place to park. I get it. Is it snowing there? Where are you, Victor? You're scared of the big storm. Well, they're getting snow up, Wisconsin, Michigan, places like that today, right? And your power just went out. Oh, no. So how are you still? I guess your cell's still working, huh? Your power just went out. Oh, my word. They're talking about blizzard. I mean, they were saying, I forget where it was, parts of New England, blizzard warnings, or parts of the Midwest where high winds and the high wind is what's bad. You get the snow. Your power's probably not going to go out just from some snow, but if you're getting high wind with the snow, and I remember we had that a couple years ago in Northern Virginia, just the wind was blowing like 40, 50 miles an hour, and everybody was losing their power. And you don't want to lose your power. It's one thing to lose your power in the summer, like after a thunderstorm, but yeah, you don't want to lose your power in the winter. That's bad. Oh yeah, parts of Pennsylvania are going to be getting snow too. That's right. Washer and dryer free, Tandale free, water free. Oh, man. I'll have to check and see if they have 40 Mule Team borax detergent around. Yes, I did watch Van City Van Life. He was up there in Vancouver. Yeah, they've had quite a lot of snow up there. Seattle's had some snow. Yeah, quite a lot of those cities that don't normally get a lot of snow. And he was saying how different the snow is there because almost everywhere in Canada gets snow in the winter, but their snow is this wet, gloppy kind of, it's the snow you get when it's not really super cold. It's very wet and heavy and gloppy, whereas the snow they get further east in other parts of Canada is very light, fluffy snow. And the gloppy stuff is really hard to drive in. You walk in it, it's the kind of real watery snow. It's yucky. It's not pleasant snow. Losing power in the winter in PA, layers and blankets and candles. Wow. I just said Blind View's a cameo. I sent him a Christmas card. I sent Blind Views a Christmas card, and I sent Caravan Carolyn a Christmas card, and I heard nothing back. Just saying. I don't know, James. I should ask Susan and Sandy if they ever got their attic or their basement light fixed. They did have a flood down there. They had a flood there a couple of weeks ago. A pipe burst. So I don't know. Yeah, okay, Sunny Girl. Gas fireplace is good. And a generator. Good. I don't know, Doxinator, that Panda sold her Myrtle Beach Sugar Shack. Again, I don't think she got a great price for it. It was on the market a long time. I think her family also owned it, so I don't know what percentage she got out of it. But she did have some money. She didn't buy that new vehicle, so good for her. And she's going to buy – what did she say? She's buying one of those razor things, those things. I think she said she's going to have a trailer and have that behind. I don't know. Power going off gives me anxiety. I'm the same way, Sunny Girl. I don't like that at all. I like a night. I like to have my white noise fan going. And if that white noise fan turns off, I immediately wake up. Just immediately that thing goes, whoa. And a dead silence, and I'm immediately awake. What happened? Yeah, so especially a power outage at night, man. I'm just like, what? You didn't see it? I don't know, man. I sent it to his P.O. box. Drexel was in Morganton. Who's Drexel? I noticed the guy Chris who does that Venture 4WD channel. He was in Pisgah, which is not far from here. He went to the Table Rock, whatever they call it. That's not far from here. That's only maybe 20 minutes from here. It'd have been nice to meet him, but I don't know if he even knows that watches my channel or not. But if you do find yourself in Western North Carolina, Asheville, Hickory, Routes 40, 77, Charlotte, anywhere in this whole area here, Banner Elk, Boone, Sugar Mountain, Black Mountain, I think it's called. Isn't it called Black Mountain? Anywhere in this area, the beautiful town of Waynesville. Look, come on by, stop on by. We're right off of I-40 here. Oh, Drexel Furniture Company. Okay. Fine china paper plates. Oh, it's Roland. Roland's here. How you doing, Roland? We got to get together. He's kind of 2 hours to the east of me here. We definitely have to get together. That would be cool. Anytime you want to come over here, Roland, you're welcome too. We'll have a fun time. I'll buy you lunch. We'll go to I think we got a McDonald's and a Burger King down the street. That's right. Yeah. That was funny. Barb and I went to, we were driving up to Western North Carolina last summer. I think it was June. And we made a stop overnight, night or two at the doctor's house. And the first night was very nice. We went out to Hooters, had a nice dinner, and we came back. And then everybody went to bed. It's like 11 o'clock at night, and then all the power went out. And yeah, I was like, my fan, everything, dead silence. The air conditioning went out. It was hot. Oh my goodness. A transformer blew down the street. Oh, that was a difficult night. And I'm walking around, and then he's got all these like weird devices that beep because the power's out, so all you're hearing is beep, beep. This is beeping, that light's blinking, all these systems. I don't know. That was a crazy night. And then the power came back on at about 5 a.m. and then it went back off again at 6 a.m. And then it was off again. I don't know. That had to be the night that Camo Dave came to stay there. Just estimates how many folks are in courtside during the RTR and counts them as his RT. Yeah, Bob. That's right, including everybody there. Yeah, Janice, I had the same thing. I went to a lot of rock concerts when I was a kid, and I do have tinnitus in this ear. It's like a constant hissing, and most of the time my brain just tunes it out. I don't hear it, but at night when you're laying in bed, sometimes it'll drive you crazy. So I find if I have another noise going on, like an air conditioner, a fan, something that's just a solid noise like that, low frequency, white noise. I just focus on that noise and it completely drowns out the noise. Oh yeah, here we go again. Thank you, Oz and B and Docs. I don't know what's the point. This just seems so silly. Why do people want to do stuff like that? I don't know. Oh, I almost fell over. Oh, Dave fell over. Bum, 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 ba-dum, bum. Yeah. Those 300 different seconds. It's about 300 times for 1 second each. Yeah. Yeah, I don't sleep through power outages. I am almost wide awake. I envy people that can sleep through power outages because I can't. I envy people that can sleep on airplanes. I could never sleep on an airplane. I've taken some red-eye flights. I've taken some flights to Europe overnight. And man, I cannot sleep on an airplane. Yeah, it does, Roland. When you have a night when you can't sleep, and then all these little things just drive you crazy, and a little noise like that, even though it's little, your brain will just focus on it and drive it crazy. And yeah, I find that it's just something to distract. If it's just dead silence, that noise just fills your head, and it sounds really loud. And then if you have a fan or something, and you just say, okay, focus on that noise. And then that noise just goes away, because you're focusing on something else. It's an easy, but yeah, it does really drive you crazy. Mark H., I'm volunteering today, then treating myself to some calamari over weekend. Ooh, that sounds delicious. Yum. Yeah, I got to check out some of the restaurants here in Morganton. There's some good ones downtown here. There's a burger joint I want to check out. So that's definitely on the agenda the next couple weeks. That's right. We went on the back deck for a 3 a.m. chat. That's right. Took the dogs out. And then the dog, Craig has a dog named Champ that he puts it's in a kennel, but it's a little cagey thing. The dog likes it. It's all his little bedroom there, but the dog will, through 2 in the morning, 3 in the morning, start yipping because he has to go out. And yeah, it's and yip, 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 yip. And then finally you got to give in and take the dog out. You've slept on many planes. Unfortunately, you were the pilot. Oh my, really? Really? You injured your ear from airbags. Wow. Holy cow. Jeez. That's awful. Yeah, I got it just from a lot of concerts when I was a kid. I used to listen to loud music. The problem is too, I used to like to listen on my headphones. Really, I'm cranking up. And then the problem that really, because it focuses all the noise into your ear, and then it causes ear damage later. And you get older, 30s, 40s, and all of a sudden you've got some hearing loss from all that. Yeah. I find, if I don't I don't do headphones anymore because they always, if I put headphones on, I'll get that tinnitus will get really bad for a day or two and then it calms down. I can't sleep sometimes after watching the Nomads. I worry about them. You really do. Yeah. Yes, I guess so, Roland. I've never had an airbag deploy on me, but yeah, I mean, they have a thing that bang, it makes a loud noise. Wow. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Yeah. We had a lady in the Barb works in the ER there in Athens. She had burns on her face from the airbags. Yeah. And that's a problem too. If you're a short person, yeah, yeah. If you're a short person, the airbag comes right up in your face. Wow. That's interesting, Ziggy. You didn't know that. Dave's voice soothes my aching head. Yeah, yeah, no more earbuds. Yeah, be real careful when you use earbuds or any like headphones because they're much more intense. All that sound wave is directed into your ear. It's like a laser beam, and it can do a lot more damage than just hearing sounds in a room. But I remember going to rock concerts as a kid. It was the music, the bass was so much you'd feel your vibrations, your stomach would vibrate. Ugh. Oh my goodness. Yeah. Oh, a new Chromebook there for Mark. Good. Very good. I remember I used to go to a lot of concerts at the Capitol Center, it's no longer there. They imploded it, but I think I saw Jefferson Starship and Elton John, and gosh, I saw a whole bunch of people. Who else? Rod Stewart. Pretty sure I saw Rod Stewart there. I live in an RV park about 100 miles east of Quartzsite. Every year, all 400 spaces fill up at this time of year. I'd like to think they were all here to see me. You were at the front row during Jimi Hendrix. Ding, ding, ding all the time now. Oh, no. Yeah, noise-canceling headphones. I guess that would work for tinnitus, too, if you have that hissing in your ears, right? I don't know. I don't mind airplane noise. That as long as it's a solid, low-frequency noise, that doesn't bother me at all. Airplane, that noise of an airplane, that's fine. Hey, Sunny Girl, thank you. That noise isn't, but that doesn't bother me. It's just whenever I get on an airplane, my adrenaline is up. It is, you can feel it. You're on a plane and you're worried about the takeoff and the landing and the funny noises. And I just can't sleep on a plane. He hitchhiked to Woodstock. Wow. Yeah, I was a little young. What was 69? I was Woodstock 69. I was like 11. I don't think my parents would let me go to Woodstock at 11. Cha, Sunny Girl. Thank you, Sunny Girl. Anyway. He went to a Black Sabbath concert at the Ozfest. Yeah. That would have been loud, yeah. I remember my nephew and I went to an REM concert at the old Nissan Pavilion, which is now Jiffy Lube Live out in Manassas. And yeah, we were like literally right in front of this giant speaker. I mean, we were like literally, we were at the end of the aisle and there was this giant speaker right there. And it was just horrendously loud. I actually had to get up and go watch the concert from the back. It was just too loud. But it was a good concert. Oh, yeah, yeah. Ticket prices, yeah. Okay, James Rockford, there's no medical test for rabies for a bite victim. The only way to kill the animal is to kill the animal and examine the brain. Yeah. Well, that's why. Well, or they put the animal in quarantine. Okay, if it's a dog or something, and they put it in quarantine and then see if it develops the rabies. But yeah, test it. Moonshine. Oh, good Lord. Ticket prices, Shatter King, are incredibly high, insanely high. Did I ever travel on Amtrak? No, I don't think I ever have. Mini bar and a strong vape pen. Yeah, I saw that misread herring on David Muir ABC News last night. A new virus out of China that people are getting. Right. I don't know. Is it a flu or what? I don't know. Don't see the Cats movie. Oh, my polypedal Hawkwind. I remember Hawkwind. I used to like Hawkwind. Tinnitus with an added bonus of passive pot smoke. I took a Greyhound bus from Athens to Philly once. Horrible. I have ridden Greyhound buses. The first year I was at college at JMU, my sister was getting married and I didn't have a car and I had to get home and it was January and I took a Greyhound bus home. Okay. Usually I could find a ride with somebody, but it's only a 2.5 hour drive. In fact, I drove it an hour and a half coming down here because I was going like 85, but back then it was a 2 hour drive. And I took this Greyhound bus and it went up Route 11 and stopped in every stupid town. Winchester, we had to sit and wait in Winchester for an hour and then come down Route 50. And it took like 4 hours. And there was an ice storm and the bus was kind of weaving on the road and had to make detours. And man, that was a horrible ride. It was like a 4 hour drive on this bus, the bus from hell. Then my sister got married and then eventually she got divorced, married again, and divorced again. No, I can't do concerts. I just can't. I can't do loud live music. It messes up my ears too much. The Dirt. My family and I used to drive our car from Philly to the train near Virginia. Oh, yeah, the auto train. Yeah. I know a number of people that like to do that. Yeah. That's in Lorton. That's down there where the old DC prison used to be. Lorton, Virginia. Dundocks. What did Oh, smash the like button or save 10 Dave. Which one? Sarah Cox. Oh, man. Anyway, there was a whole lot of talk on YouTube about COPPA, the COPPA, and how big things were going to change as 2020 arrived, and how YouTube is going to shut down channels that focused on kids, and that people were going to have their channels blacklisted, and I think none of that happened. It's all just the same old with YouTube. But I think what we're seeing now, and what I'm noticing is, if you do AdSense, there's always a huge drop between December and January, okay? December, there's all those Christmas ads. There's a whole lot of ad buying. It's just normal that December is a big month for advertising all over the place. And then January comes, the holidays are over, and there's a giant drop. And you'll notice that if you worked at a newspaper or a TV station, you'll notice that the December revenue is up here and the January revenue is down here. And there's usually a big drop. And I think a lot of YouTubers are noticing that this year too. You'll notice that with your January earnings. They'll be way down from December. And then they pop back up again as you get into the new year. But I think, that's going to be the big thing with Nomads and the YouTube channels right now is you will see a drop in your January earnings by quite a lot. Thank you, Senior Survival and Preparedness. This is for the time you saved me so I don't have to watch every single minute of Hobotex live streams. All 5 hours. Well, that's one thing we try to do here. It was funny. Nomadic Fanatic did a video the other day talking about how he often puts his videos together in their 30, 35 minutes, and then he has to cut them down to 18 or something, keeps them under 20. And that's true. It's what you leave on the editing floor means a lot. But yeah, you have these channels now where people do 28-minute, 30-minute. That's as long as a TV show. You watch Big Bang Theory and it's, half an hour. Well, do you have half an hour to just watch one YouTuber? I mean, if you're watching 10 different channels or whatever, that takes up the whole evening. And I try to keep your videos shorter and shorter. And Eric said that, he goes through and cuts a lot of the stuff out. Yeah, it was like Butterfly Gypsy did a 30-minute video, and it's just all her just driving, just the road, and there's nothing to see. Do you really need to do that? I don't know. And you kind of have to respect your viewers a little bit by saying your time is valuable too. And I'm not asking you to sit and watch 30 minutes of me just showing a highway tundra pass by, the quartzite tundra, tumbleweeds. I did not watch all 5 hours of Rick G's live. Rick G, I did not watch all 5 hours of. I did not. Okay, I never. And you're probably the same way. I usually, for a live stream, I'm not sitting there watching everything. I tune in and out. There are some evenings now when I look at my channel lists and there are 6 or 7 or 8 live streams going like 8 o'clock at night, boom, 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 boom. And I'll jump on and say hello. If somebody like RV Debs or some of the people I like, when Mark Fun Jones used to do the live streams, I'd pop on and say hello, hang out for 5 or 10 minutes. Line Screw 2. What? Someone should check a browser history. Oh yeah, okay, right. But anyway. But I very rarely sit there and watch an entire live stream, although I expect all of you to do that with me. I'd say that's another thing. I try to keep my live streams 90 minutes. I think that's a good, it's not too long, not too short. I'm not going to be sitting here doing 5 hours. Yeah, and then multiple live streams per day. And then it's, and it's like, I like Rosie a lot. I think she does a wonderful channel, Rosie O'Kelly. But yeah, it's 4, 5, 6 live streams a day. Again, no one's forcing me to watch them. I see them pop up and I'm going, okay, that's nice. But I don't know. Live from Firehouse Subs. Yes, we do have a nice Firehouse Subs here. That's one good thing restaurant-wise about Morganton. I love Firehouse Subs. I'm also like Jersey Mike. They have a Jersey Mike's here. Their subs are very good. I have to admit it. They do a very nice job over there. I'm watching on my Chromebook and smart TV. Video and audio are behind on the TV, but comments are ahead on the Chromebook. Yeah, I don't know. Do you ever notice that? Say you have two, you plug, digital is like that. Digital has a lot of delays in it. If you have like 2 rooms and you're getting a cable box and you have 2 different TVs and you're on the same channel, one TV will be 2 or 3 seconds ahead of the other one. And different TVs have different processing speeds and stuff like that. And computers do that, and it's very true. If I put 2 computers down, right? If I put my Chromebook and my HP laptop together and I'm sitting there watching a live stream, one will be ahead of the other by a couple seconds. That's just the way it is. Barb and I did that. We would be watching a live stream together on different machines around her dining room table, and one of us would always be ahead of the other by a couple seconds. That's just the way it works. Did Carpetbagger scare you away from reviewing his channel? Of course not. There was a time when he was really angry at me and some other people in YouTube, and I kind of backed away from him. I do watch his channel. I mean, it's not, I don't know. The touristy stuff just doesn't interest me. I kind of like it when he does the real oddball, crazy stuff. But just going to museums and Ripley's and stuff like that, I just don't find it terribly interesting. It's a nice channel. I like him. He's built his channel very well. He's making a living on it, I think. And he has a nice, I think I like his channel a lot. But I just don't find the touristy stuff to be particularly my cup of tea, so to speak. The same thing with Adam the Woo. I used to watch everything Adam did, these days, I don't know. Even the cross-country trip this time, I thought he just way focused too much on abandoned buildings. It was just like, look at this. It's southern town, somewhere in Mississippi, and lived abandoned downtown. I don't know. It was kind of too much abandoned stuff. I don't know. But, I do still watch everything. And again, anyway. So anyway, thank you so much. Thank you so much. Did I get a set of Ginsu knives? The bamboo steamer. Remember the set of Ginsu knives. the peeler thing. What are they? The salad spinner. Remember the salad spinner? Oh man. Yeah, Adam the Woo. I mean, I don't know. He just does the same things over and over again. I don't know. He's getting older. He's pushing 50. He does. He's his YouTube channel's doing well. He has a lot of evergreen material, but at a certain point, I don't know. He had to just go to Hawaii or something. Go to Japan. Some of these Disney people. I mean, okay, if you love Disney, go somewhere don't go to Orlando and Anaheim. Go to Disney in Japan, or the Disneys over there in China, or the Disneys in France, or go to the other Disneys. Mix it up. Do some other things. I mean, if you really like that, why just go back to Orlando and do the same thing? Go back to Epcot and do the same thing again and again and again and again and again. I mean, that's why you only have 10 people watching your live streams. You do the same thing over and over. I don't know. Pushing 70. Yeah. Well, and my doc, if I'm pushing 70, then Doxy's pushing 80. Okay. Oh, I don't. Randy. Is that Randy? Okay. Let me get the, I don't have the hotline with me. I'll get it. Dave, come on, man. Who's this? Oh, Katie Ray. Reinstate Katie Ray. Oh, dear. I don't know, man. One of these days I'm just going to have to unblock everybody. Maybe I'll do that one of these days. I don't know. Anyway, the hotline, 571-419-0463. Leave me a text. Let me know what's up. And I call people every day. There's a couple people I need to call back. There's a couple people here that I needed to call back. But I have been so busy with the move lately that I have been neglectful, and I apologize. Yeah, I see Ziggy here, just checking. Yeah, we're doing it. Wacky John sent me a remix of one of his videos. 816. Shannon, not that Shannon. Brian Heffernan. Brian, thank you so much. We got to talk. I got to give Brian a call. I need to call Mark Fun Jones, see what's up with him. He's worrying me a little bit. He just seems to be really down. So anyway, got a bunch of calls. I will be calling people back as soon as I can. The Ronco rotisserie oven. Set it and forget it. Okay, B is doxing me. She's doxing me. But that's true. That's right. Mexican cinnamon sticks called churros. Brian H. Heffernan. Is he here? I haven't seen him either. Is he here? I don't know. All right, folks, we're just approaching 90 minutes. I think that's about enough for today. I'm going to have to pull the plug on this live stream today. I do appreciate it. 3 more minutes. Yeah, okay, we'll give you 3 more minutes. I hate getting old. My mind says you're young at heart. But yeah, that is very true, Patty. You're very, very right. You feel good. You know, it's like a car, an old car. My car's like that. When it first starts in the morning, on a cold morning, it just creaks and, you know, and you got to, and then once it gets running about 20 minutes, it's good. And I find my body's like that. You get up out of bed in the morning and you're just like, dragging yourself around. Then it takes you about half an hour to kind of limber up, and once you do that, you're okay. But I got out of bed this morning. I must have slept on my left side, and my legs all sore. It pulled a muscle or something. I don't know. But yeah, the getting up out of bed and in the middle of the night. Oh my God, you're just like you stand up and just stand there. Feel like the mummy. FedEx me money now. Yeah, I should do that. I need to set up one of those 900 numbers. Do they still have those? All right, Ziggy. Okay, I'll demod you. You wanted to try it out, All right, everybody. Well, listen, you all have it's a holiday weekend. Most of you, a lot of you people have Monday off if you work for the government or your schools are closed. So I don't know. What do you do on a winter weekend? Maybe shovel some snow or something, or sit around with fire going and watch some more YouTube. But anyway, do you ever notice that 5-year-olds bending to pick up their toys don't say "arg" on that 3? Arg! I do make it a point though to do my stairs instead of the elevator. I think that's a good idea. All right, folks, I got to run. Thank you so much for watching. I do appreciate it. Thank you for the super chats and all the help, all the support. I really appreciate that. And you all have a fun time if you're still out there at Courtside. Hey, Insane Chef, nice to see you here. Yeah, living on Tulsa time. Okay, great to see you. All right, folks, everybody at the very end here, Gilbert Atwood, everybody. Thank you so much for watching. I do appreciate it. Blog under.